Hey everybody, DXUN here, and we're going to be talking about Instructor Bulo, which is the, or Quartermaster Bulo, I think. Yeah, Quartermaster Bulo. He's the second boss, anyways, in the Ravager, and he is the single reason why so many people don't want to do LFR with bugs, is because that guy. And definitely another guy also in temple sacrifice. But anyways, we're going to go through some of the basics here, and again, just stay with me. We're going to go slowly. I'm going to stop the video several times, and I'm going to explain the fight a little bit so that most people understand the mechanics as they get into this fight, because again, it's one of those really crucial fights, and I hope, I wish I had more info, but we don't quite yet, but we will figure that out. And again, if you have things that you know that I should let us know, like give us feedback, because definitely we'll redo the video, we'll add more to it and make it more like so that everybody understands. Again, I'm not the guy that's gonna make you like a video like this freaking like crazy, like where like there's so much. No, I'm trying to make it very simple so that people understand how to do it and can lead others through it, no problem. Okay, so again, let's say we start here, and what we're gonna do, not on this video, but what you should do, because we've done this several on other occasions, but I didn't take the videos, which I should have. Damn, bad me, bad. But yes, so what we do at first is we go all, actually, where's my, we actually have the whiteboard, right? And it's basically, let's say there's a 10-yard radius around our quartermaster, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna the entire raid is gonna go in that little 10-yard radius, right? Now, what's going to happen after that is at some point, not right away. It takes you. What you want to do is you gotta gauge that at first. You know your off tank's going to figure it out pretty quickly. You just got to get in there, and you want to do as much damage as possible before the actual first purple circle is given to a target in the raid. Now, if you have a purple target, it's given to anyone that's outside that 10-yard radius. It could be anybody, as long as you're outside that 10-yard radius. I'm assuming if everybody's inside the 10-yard radius, then somebody else inside there's get it. But again, if you have a tank, what we do is our tanks go there, both of them, and just threat the crap out of the boss, and then the off tank will go out at a certain time. Again, you gotta gauge that timing. I do not know the exact time. I think it's like within like 10 seconds of the start or something like that. He's gonna go pick up the rum, right? And then he's gonna go up on the stage. Again, we're talking about the first one, because the first one we always know starts with the ads on the stage, right? And then as he's going up the stairs, he will get the purple circle, because he's the only one outside that 10-yard radius, if you do it right. Again, that's assuming that all your DPS is within the circle, right? Gosh, I can't even make them up here. But anyways, as he's running, as soon as he gets the purple circle, what you want to do is you want to have all your damage dealers and your healer, your ranged damage dealers and your healers like spread out across the area. Again, to avoid something I will show in a second. Okay, so again, that's the beginning, right? Everybody gets grouped up within 10 yards. The off tank at some point runs out, picks up the barrel and runs up, gets aggro on all the ads as he's dropping the purple circle, kills everything instantly, goes back on the boss, puts on threat. Okay, that's the beginning. Okay, I hope I didn't go too fast. Let's take that out and let's play the video. Again, remember, this video is not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is I'm going to be a dumbass, stay out, and I'm going to get the purple circle. So again, everybody would be bunched up. Now the off tank is picking up the actual barrel and he's going up the stairs. But technically, he would have the circle, but he's not. I'm gonna get it in a second here. It's coming. It's coming. There you go. Now I have the circle. Obviously, I don't want to drop it on the raid, but technically, what you want to do is drop it as close as possible to that, so that you just get a quick kill of the ads, and then you can have your off tank back on it. Actually, let's pause here. There's another problem, and this is this major conal effect right here. And how that works is your top two on threat actually have a chance to get targeted for it. So it's really important that your off tank, like I was saying at the beginning, like puts the living shit and like puts as much threat as possible on that boss before he goes and pick up the rum, because once he picks up the rum, he cannot do anything. Like all his bars are gray, cannot do any abilities whatsoever, can't taunt, can't do anything other than move and get aggro from just having the rum, basically. Right, so again, really hard for the second tank to actually have enough aggro to keep second on threat. That's why that beginning is really important, that it happens without a hitch, so that he can just goes up, picks up the rum, goes up top, drops it up, see you later, everybody's dead. Like, you want that as fast as possible, because that whole time we're just putting tons of threat on the boss. And the other thing that you'll want to do as DPS is, again, use those cooldowns to freaking drop your threat as much as possible, because if you don't do that, again, you're gonna risk to be on the second on threat. Like, again, bad me over here, that's pulled threat again. Okay, so that's that. The second part is load lifters right here, right? And there's actually another, we can see one as well here. They usually come from that door. There's also a couple other spots, I believe, that they can come out of. But again, it's really hard, especially at the beginning when the boss is right here and your melee DPS is right here, and then they just come out and like literally they can just like bam, blow into you right away. So what you want to do, there's one thing you can do with the low lifters as a Sorc. So this one's going to be more like dependent on the spec, but again, what you can do is use your barrier. Now, if basically what I would do, if I have hopefully I have time. If I have time, I'm gonna run away, right? And then I'm gonna, as it's closing up on me, I'm gonna actually bubble. Like, let's say I bubble right here, right? And what's gonna happen? He's gonna turn around and go to another target. It's random. Let's say he goes for the healer here, right? Well, while that's happening, I'm getting distance away from me again, and I'm just trying to basically get the distance really further out. Obviously, I don't know if it blew up on that other person, if it would kill them or not. I don't know, because we've seen some blowing up. We don't exactly know what's causing it. Is it because they're in a blue circle? Is it because they somebody else ran in front of them? We don't know. We're trying to figure that part out as we speak. But again, if you need time as a Sorc for those lifters, bubble and they go away, and then as soon as they're far enough for you, then you can unbubble and start running the other way. And is there anything else? Not for now. So let's take the green stuff out and let's see what's next. Oh yeah, we got something here. Ooh. So the biggest reason, I guess, why we're gonna see a lot of people like not wanting to do this in the LFR is this thing here, this big ass circle of fire, which look so innocent and so nice, but it will freaking kill you in a fucking heartbeat. So again, you gotta make sure you stay out of that stuff. You're pretty much guaranteed to take a tick of it, which is pretty tough, like 24k I think, if I remember right. Again, you gotta run out of that. You might be able to take 2 ticks and then you're dead. I mean, and that's assuming you're full health. So use your insta heal stuff or anything like you can use as you're moving out. And not know like, oh, I'm gonna heal myself and then move. No. You are moving out and you're trying to do what you can while that's happening, like force shred or whatever. But again, that hits like a truck, and if you don't move quickly, and I mean it, you're gonna be dead meat really, really quickly. And then that's why, mostly why I think people don't want to do that fight in LFR. On top of the coolnol effect that if you have a guy that's got freaking a ton of damage and threat and all that, and doesn't like drop his threat, it's gonna definitely be second on aggro, and that coolnol effect going on people is just, yeah, not on LFR, not good. But yes, again, circle of fire, bad, very, very bad. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's go back to our video and let's play. Whoa, my video stopped for whatever reason. Oh no, I stopped. Actually, that's right. What? I don't remember doing that. Actually, let's go back. Sorry. I forgot I actually recorded on this already. I didn't think I did, but I did. No. It's as if my... Okay. Here we go. So eventually, what's going to happen is everybody in the raid is going to have a blue circle on them. And then you have to run, and as you run, you're going to drop these circles down. Now, in an 8-man, that might not be the biggest deal ever, because you can still stay fairly close to where the ads are going to spawn. If, let's say, the ads are going to spawn over here, right? You kind of want to make sure that you're somewhat close to that by the end of doing your circle pattern. So that if you get the purple circle, you can run quickly there to get as close as possible. Sorry about that. As close as possible to where the ads are going to be. So that when the tank picks up the rum and gets the ads, he doesn't have to run 20 miles just to freaking get to them into the circle, because what most is going to happen is that circle is going to despawn and you're going to lose that. So, but the other thing you got to do as well, because that if you do, especially if you do 16 people doing circles is a lot of circles, and people overlap all over the place, and people don't understand that it's a big deal. If, let's say, you have that's your first circle, you run out, right? As you're running out, it drops. Like, stop right here. You don't have it. The center is always going to be you, right? It's not, so that the next one drops. When you drop it, it goes here. See, now I have 2 that overlap over here, which is great because now I'm saving room, right? You see the pattern now. Let's see another one here, and another one here, right? Now I have 4 circles in that. Now if I'm like everybody else, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like double the length, right? So you're like just that tiny little difference of just stopping as soon as you get outside. And again, the circles are good on that. Like, they're not going to screw you over. And again, you don't take a ton of damage. Like the fire, you do take damage, but I mean, even if you did get clipped, you're not going to die, is what I'm saying. So again, like, just stay outside, wait for like a half second as soon as it drops, fucking keep going, go to the next edge, and and so on and so on. That way you take less room, and then you have more room at the end to actually get through this part. And also, it's easier to be closer to where the ads are going to be if you do that. If you don't, if you just go like, oh my god, it's cut off, running everywhere, yeah, you're just waiting this, it's just a disaster, basically. So that's it for those blue circles that you're going to get throughout the fight. I don't think there was anything else on that fight particularly. It's basically a rinse and repeat at that point, right? Get the rum, get the ads into the blue, purple circle, blue circle with the lightning shit. Stay away from the load lifters. And again, I'm going to still try to figure out about those load lifters. And again, if you have any advice to give us or anything like that, just feel free to type it up all in the YouTube video at the bottom there, and then I'll be definitely checking those out. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I hope this helps. Happy holidays. See ya.